That thumbnail wasn't as good. He kept moving. Fucking useless. So I'm back again. I just didn't want to make that last one a really long live stream. I did what I said I was going to do in the live stream, which was take him for a very short walk. My mum rang in the middle, so I had to come back. She wanted a cup of tea, so I had to come back to give her a cup of tea. I might take him back out again when I get back. So I'm just going to be eating while I'm waiting. Stay there. Eating while I'm waiting. It's okay. Right, so just waiting for the teas to stew. In the meantime, get a load of my outfit. Fortunately, I don't have my, hang on. Go. Put this on. Ta-da. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna go outside. I think I look better with the ears on, in my opinion. Thank you so much. Are you a new viewer to my live stream or what? Oh. But it's good you're here now for this one. I guess you missed the last one. Snap. And that was my knees, my hip, and everything. Stupid nose. Stupid allergies. It's boring waiting for teas to stew, so I'm eating this while I'm waiting. Yeah. Love handles. So, where are you from? You should really watch my other live streams, because then you're getting more of an idea of my most recent stuff. All right, America then. You don't have to tell me where you are from, city-wise or whatever. Just say the country, because I don't live in your country, so. But at least I recognise Indiana. But if anybody else said, "Oh, I come from this city," I probably wouldn't recognise it because I don't live there. I know all Americans think that everybody else lives in America too, which is weird. They forget that other English-speaking people can come from Britain, because I suppose America's like the main country these days. I don't know, everybody seems to be from America that I talk to and shit. All the TV programs on telly. Back in my day, wasn't like this. I love doing that. I need the cane now, but I don't have it. There's one over here, but I'm not sure I want to touch it right now. It's not been touched for a while. So, you should watch some of my live streams. And you'll know that I'm the boss. I'm the mafia boss. Got stuff on my fingers. And that one. I think my teeth have stopped being as sensitive. Or maybe it's because I've not been focusing on it so much. Damn. You don't say. I guess I lived through the war somehow because I don't know, even when I was a kid growing up, even though obviously when I was growing up, because I grew up in the 90s and early 2000s, I won't have known a time when England was the most dominant English speaking country, as you say. Dominant English speaking power, or whatever. But even though I didn't grow up in the era when England was the dominant English speaking country, I'm 28. So even though I didn't grow up in that era, I still kind of, even when I was growing up as a kid, I still used to believe that England was like the main country of the world. I don't know why I thought that, because I wasn't brought up like that as such. You know, my mum didn't instill that in me or anything. Nobody instilled anything in me. I just kind of like automatically, like I must have had some kind of sixth sense or something. Or maybe I've lived before, you never know. Maybe I always suspected I was Hitler in a past life, only because I seem to be suffering in this one. So, but I believe I was Hitler in a past life, and my mum said she was the devil himself. And that made me laugh like crazy, because she suffered in this life a lot, so, in her life. So she believed she was the devil, and now she's being punished in this life. And I was Hitler, because I was suffering in this life. Well, think about it. Hitler was an artist. I'm an artist. Except he was a failed artist, so he didn't actually carry on doing anything about it. And because he was failed as an artist by his art teacher, that's when he became to become a dictator. So it was that art teacher's fault, actually, that he became a dictator. So that art teacher was responsible for Hitler doing all the bad things he did. If that art teacher had said, "Oh my God, art is wonderful," he would have continued to be an artist. Like, when I was growing up, my mum told me that my art was brilliant, so I continued to do it. So the same with him. If he'd have continued, you know, doing art, he wouldn't have become a dictator, would he? He would have become an artist. And he would have been able to express himself within art instead of doing what he did instead. So, like I say, I blame that art teacher of his that said, "Nope, your art's rubbish. You'll never amount to anything." And then his dad was the same. His dad was all like, "Oh no, you're rubbish at art. You'll never amount to anything." So that's when he decided, well, you know what? I'm gonna show you all, and I'm gonna gas you all, and I'm gonna do this. And so it was all like that. So it's their fault for making him angry, really. His art teacher in particular. Maybe his art teacher was a Jew, and he thought, well, you know what, he failed me, so I hate all Jews now. You never know, I don't know, you know, I'm just saying, it's just a theory. I love saying these things because, you know, it could be true. But I personally, just because, who's that? I don't remember. I have watched documentaries about Hitler, but I forget who was who and names and dates and shit, so what was I saying? Can't remember. I wish I had another one of them things. It's nice on when I'm live streaming, I get to learn a bit about history, because some of the people on here, like Richard, know his stuff about history, so I kind of like that. So if you have any questions. So, the World War in... Hang on, let me see. I didn't say. I forget when it ended. I don't know what that is either, but okay. So he was fat, so can I be him? Can I be him? Was he big and fat and sexy? Was he big and fat and sexy? I would love to. I knew it. It's funny, really, because I actually saw that date when you said what you said, so that's why I went back to check, and then I thought, wait a minute, there's no date. You said when the World War ended. So, like I say, these things are in my mind somewhere. They are actually instilled in my mind from when I've heard them. It's just that I think I forget because I've not thought about it for a while, and then, but like I'll get flashes in my head of remembrance, even not in particular. Like, oh yes, that's the date, you know, specific the date or anything, but it'll just like flash in my head or something. like, so when you said about the World War ending, I thought, oh, I actually saw in my mind 1944, actually. I don't know why I thought I saw that, but that's what I saw. So I wasn't too far off. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe you forgot. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I remember because I was Hitler in a past life. Wait, was that when he's killed or was that before then? Hang on. When did he kill himself? The timeline has to add up so that I can find out if I am, if I was. Well, everybody keeps calling me Hitler, so I may as well have been Hitler in a past life then, because people call me Hitler sometimes. My mum does all the time. She compares me to Hitler, and she'll go Heil Hitler sometimes at me because I'll be demanding, and she says you take over everything, and you're a dictator and you're a control freak. So she'll compare me to Hitler sometimes. And I remember one time when I had a short haircut and my hair was black, and I put a mustache when I was cosplaying and stuff. So I drew a mustache. It was just a normal mustache, not a Hitler mustache, but I put a normal mustache, or a tash. And my mum said you're starting to look like Hitler at the time, because my hair was black, and it was in like a very similar style to his, but more messy, because I always had my hair like fluffy. Killed himself, 30 years. 45, yes. What kind of? What did you say did he shot himself? Did he shoot himself? I can't remember, because I remember there was this episode of Family Guy where it showed him taking pills. So I thought that he'd killed himself with pills. But then I heard someone would say he took pills when he didn't, unless they just didn't know and they just put that for fun, or maybe they thought it would be too much to actually show him shooting himself. I don't know, because Family Guy is pretty gruesome, so I don't understand why they wouldn't do that. But I'm just gonna go get some milk. I'll be right back. Right, so I actually have a pretty good idea. So if I was Hitler in a past life, let's just say I was, just hypothetically, let's just hypothetically say that I'm Hitler reincarnated into now me. This actually gives me a chance to sort of apologize to everyone. Just pretend I am, okay? Let's just say I am, and on his behalf, I'm going to apologize for all the bad things that I did in my past life. I've just come in to do this, so you actually interrupted me out with the dog.
The dog. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? All you have to do is do the wazzy thing and then put it in there.
Well, I'm going back out with the dog now because he's barely had time out.
I bet that's not fishing.
Okay. Oh no, it's only 13. What? Actually, that's hot, but I'm gonna heat it up anyway. Ooh. That's 3 hours.
Not ever watch my lips moving. Don't ever leave him out there on his own again.
Right.
You bring him in, even if it's just to the vestibule. Are you locked up? Have you brought the bins in? That'll be a no then. So will you bring the bins in and the what?
Yeah, I've brought the bins in, Mum. I know you don't believe me, but I brought them in there.
No, they're not in there.
Well, they're in the garden anyway. That's what I meant when I said I brought the bins in. Fun, innit? Let's put that up there instead. On behalf of every person in the world, I am sorry about what just happened. I bet I'm the only YouTuber on the planet who argues with their mother on a freaking live stream or a video. Oh, I've got loads of videos where she's interrupted me. Or having a go at me. But you know what, I don't give a shit anymore. You'd probably think it would embarrass me, but it doesn't actually. I'm like, oh well, this is how real life is. I'm sure you guys argue with your parents, so what does it matter if it's on a live stream? And I guess if you guys get embarrassed, then oh well. Because I think it's kind of... I would actually like that. I'd like to see other YouTubers just arguing with their parents on camera. That would be amazing. Then it would be all like, well, I'm not the only one then. She's going out there, but actually the bin is over there. I don't know why she's doing it. I was going to do it anyway. Oh, can't be bothered. Can't he be bothered? Actually, I may have not many people actually talking or viewing my videos right now, but at least I have 3 likes. That's the most likes I've ever had. I got the most likes I've ever had. 3 likes, wow. I mean, I've had more likes sort of after the event, but during the event, I've not had 3 likes for a while. Like I say, my very first few live streams, I got about 7 people. And I got quite a number of probably likes at the time. Oh, we got 5. Oh my god. It just jumped from 3 to 5. That's actually pretty cool. So maybe more people are watching the stream than I thought. Why is it? Because I apologized for Hitler? Because I was Hitler in a past life? That's pretty cool. I believe in past life. I know everybody's like an atheist these days, but I'm the only living person who believes in stuff. Not necessarily just God, but I believe in all sorts of different things. So, and I believe that there's possibility, that anything is a possibility. So I believe that I believe that I was been reincarnated a few times, probably not just once. Well, I do have a tendency to know things that I couldn't possibly know about the past, or like my mum does the same thing. She always remembers stuff that she couldn't possibly know. Hang on, Edge. Because, just come around. What do I do? Do I stay, get yelled at some more? Or do I go outside and get yelled at some more? I saw Scooter Boy again yesterday. Speaking of things on live stream, I kind of wish I was live streaming every time I see him, so then you guys could see what he feckin' looked like. And I'd have proof of evidence of what he looked like. So far I've only got what he looks like on a scooter. I don't think I managed to get a video of him when he confronted me, but... So, if I ever see him, I'm going to try and set up live streaming again. Or maybe it would be just good if I could just start the live stream while I am actually out. And if I see, if I see it's already sort of live streaming. Yep, the live stream's dead. Nobody's talking now. I don't know who's watching now. It says 3, but I guess no one's watching because no one's really talking. Oh dear. That princess, I'm sure I saw that Princess Alice greet me, but then they just got rid of it. Oh, that's odd. And Alex Pletcher has deleted a message, but I'm presuming that was a typo. It doesn't say that Alice deleted her comment though, but she clearly has, but it's not there. It's odd. I have lived lots of lives. That is why I feel more like a man. I feel more comfortable being like a man. Like even just playing a male character, I feel more comfortable than being a female in a female character. So that's why I'm Don Lino, big fat mafia boss who is ill. And you know, the wolf thing as well. You know, people think you're crazy. Oh, you're not a wolf. And I'm like, yeah, but how do you know I wasn't one in a past life though? And I still remember. You're the big fat boss? Yeah. I am. I'm the big fat mafia boss. I just need to get the accent down. Maybe I was a mafia boss in a past life as well. You never know. I'm not really in, but I'm saving opening them for when I'm live streaming. So you guys can see me unboxing the fursuit legs of Don Lino. So Don Lino is a black and white wolf, so I've got the fursuit legs at least. I can't afford a full fursuit. So what I've done is I've got the legs, and I've got like, I would be wearing a suit at the top, so a shirt and tie and maybe waistcoat and jacket, and then I'll be wearing the fursuit legs down here. I'll be wearing these ears, I'll be wearing the black wig, because he's got black hair. So I'll be wearing the black wig, I'll be doing the face makeup and everything. So, and I just need a gun. I just need to buy a gun, so, and a holster. But I don't know, it's really hard to find one that's decent. One of you said get a Nerf gun version. Just a minute, how do you know it's not a... Hang on. Oh yeah. Sorry, I read that wrong. That was weird. I read that wrong. I thought you said you should buy stuffing to make your legs look bigger, and I'm like, how do you know I don't get stuffing with it? Because I have ordered the digitigrade ones, which means it does pop out. But apparently I'm not getting stuffing with it, which is odd because every other fursuit legs that have the digitigrade look has stuffing with it, has like a foam insert or something. But apparently I'm getting none of that, so I'm not getting any stuffing, so. Yeah, my legs don't get much bigger. I've told you guys before, my genetics don't allow for my legs to get bigger. It's just, I put weight on at the top, so my arms and this area sort of get bigger, but my legs stay like not as big. Secondly, they won't be digitigrade, will they? So they won't be animal legs. They won't be animal legs. They will just be human legs and not black and white. So I need the digitigrade legs, which I'm going to be unboxing for you. As for the other suggestion, I was thinking of doing that. I was thinking of putting something under my shirt to make my belly look bigger, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work because I have I'm gonna be wearing a lot of stuff, and it's gonna be really annoying as it is getting around in these freaking fursuit legs with all the stuff I've got to put on with it. You know, I'm gonna have to wear suspender things. I'm gonna have to wear a belt. I'm gonna have to wear a tail, which is also going to be on a belt, and a wig, which I'll have to make sure is always in place and doesn't fall off, but I'll try my best. I'll see what I can do. Come, let's go in before my mum starts yelling. The shirt I've decided is going to be black, so you wouldn't see it even if I did stain it. I'll go take this off. There's a good boy. Don't move though. I'm taking it off because my mum also shouted at me for this. Freaking liberals. Freaking liberals. People who think that if you so much as touch your dog, you're cruel. Them people, I hate those people. Come on then, JD. Touch it. Believe it or not, my mum's actually not a liberal or progressive or whatever, but sometimes you wouldn't believe it. Sometimes you wouldn't. Right, come on, bed. Bed, proper. So you have to tell him twice. This dog is going to be immaculately trained to the point where I only have to tell it once and it does it. Mark my words. I don't know how you do it, you see. I don't know how you train a dog to do something the first time without having to go sit, 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 in your bed, 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 in your bed. It's like takes a lot of energy because I start off calm, like in your bed, casual, sit. But then the more they don't do it, the more you kind of go, get down, come, like that. The more you want to do that. So it's very stressful. And I hope that my future husband is not going to be like my mum as well, because that will just piss me off. That just piss me off. If my future husband and I always end up freaking arguing about how to raise the dog, because my mum doesn't believe in freaking training a dog, so it's like, it really pisses me off. Because I say that she should, instead of just giving the dog treats willy-nilly, she should get him to do something, at least. Because she gives him treats as a routine. I've got your tea.
Yeah, thanks for all the help.
I was doing your tea. It's a long video, just a long live stream. I'll see you later, I guess.